from the birdhouse? This is the Muddy Corners podcast. With Kade Bird.
Yeah, Ogden, home of all the homeless people.
Trevor from the block.
Jacking off in the streets.
Today's guest, Paddy Teglia.
Welcome to the Muddy Corners podcast, where degenerates hang out and show off their narcissism. I'm Trevor from the block. I used to have a little, now I have a lot. As always, I'm joined by the only host who gets down to the important questions, Kade Bird.
Yo, KB coming at you.
Whoa, new nickname. Thanks for coming on, Paddy. Oh, hold on. Our fucking guest is Paddy, by the way. Forgot to mention that.
So, Paddy, what are you doing here in Ogden, dude? What are you doing? Music. Let's talk about just music scene, though. You don't have to talk about like your day job.
Okay.
The more interesting job, I guess.
Well, all right. As far as the music scene, I mean, really just trying to get back into it, getting out. I book a show here and there, do live sound over at the Lighthouse Lounge, and try to get out to open mics and play with as many musicians as I can, just to kind of like reassert myself into the music community and
Cool.
Get back out to it.
Which I think you've done a pretty good job at, in all honesty.
Well,
You've seen a lot of great shows, dude.
I have seen a lot of great shows. Yeah. It's doing sound is a huge benefit to that because you get to meet so many musicians and see what's out there.
Awesome for networking, for sure.
Yeah,
You're like forced into it. You don't have to like go out on your day off. You know, you're just at work networking with other artists. You know.
Yeah, precisely. That's why I took the job, because it's why not? I was going to be out seeing those shows anyway. I might as well be involved in some small capacity.
And not pay a cover.
True.
And skip the lines.
Huh?
Skip the lines for the beer.
Skip the lines for the beer. Sometimes, not always.
So, I'm curious about this. How long have you been like engineering sound?
So I've done live sound mixing for close to 11 years, if you consider like bars and clubs and stuff. Worked at a few larger rooms back in Illinois, and that's where I got a lot of my training. Had three really, really important people in my life that worked on it with me and kind of taught me how to balance and set monitors and work a room and what to look for when you walk in somewhere. Like, perfect example, you walk into the Lighthouse Club, you know, in the East Bar, and it's all wood floors and brick walls. So you know that everything is just bouncing around. You know, it's all reverb, so you have to know how to like pad for that. So working with people that have done it for 20 years plus, or you know, have been doing it professionally and learning those lessons is huge. And that just gave me kind of a passion for it. Plus, you get thrown into it. You know, when you play smaller bars, a lot of times they'll just have a PA set up, and then you come in and you have to do your own sound.
Oh yeah.
Or, you know, if you're working with other bands and you don't know that fact, now all of a sudden you're on the fly mixing a room you may or may not have ever been in, on a board you've never worked with a band you don't really know that well.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing it now 11 years on and off, and I find it to be a real fun experience. You know, it's a nice challenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, for people who aren't familiar with like what it takes to do like live sound and stuff, literally the amount of people in the room and the temperature will change what you need to, like it'll affect the sounds. Like you know, you could have a band set up, ready to go, all the levels set, and then a group of people come in and you now have to adjust for that change in temperature, the change in amount of people, you know, in there.
Yeah, it gets real tricky, especially when you get like smaller rooms that are full.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, you set your stage volumes and everything. You know, sound check's always an hour before the show actually starts. And then the next thing you know, there's 60 people standing in front of this this perfect balance you've built. Now you're like, shit.
or you get like one of the band members' girlfriend that starts messing with your soundboard.
Oh God, yeah. I joke.
His voice needs to be louder.
Band girlfriends and other sound guys in the audience are probably the two worst things. Or people that have been to a concert.
Are you even paying
before.
attention to 3K right now?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what? How do you even know I have that set? No. Like, I joke about making a shirt that's on the front, it says sound guy, and then on the back it just says, I know, I'm fixing it. Because I can't tell you how many times I'll be leaned over the board setting a level, and you just get the, like, tap on the shoulder from somebody. They're like, hey, man, I think you need a little bit more of the vocals in the house. It's like, oh, really?
Well, yeah, the singer just said it 5 times.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking working on.
That's what him pointing to his microphone and signaling upwards. You know, he's not trying to, like, casually dance at a rave. He's telling me what to do, and I'm fixing it
for all.
Yeah.
So it gets to be fun. Like, it's always a challenge, and the bigger the crowd, the more things you run into.
Yeah.
Definitely had a show where I had like 7 different sound guys in the audience that all knew the whole band.
Oh yeah.
So every time I was going to adjust something, I'd turn around and they'd just be there, arms crossed, like looking at what I'm doing with suggestions. I'm like, come on, guys.
Well, it's the kind of job that everybody thinks that they are the best at it, you know. So when they're put in a situation where they're watching somebody else do it, they're always going to have their own opinion on levels, right?
Because there's no set way to do it. It really is like an art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really just being able to have an ear and be able to pinpoint things, like, especially when you get to like 5 and 6 piece bands.
Oh yeah.
The biggest part of that is being able to stand in 3 or 4 different places in the room or the venue and know that you can pick out if there's 3 vocals on harmonies. You want to be able to hear every single one of those voices when they go off.
Oh yeah.
If there's, you know, somebody playing the flute in the background and you've got somebody playing keys softly and then, you know, a horn in the back, you want to make sure that none of that is drowning out the rest, but you're still getting enough accent of everything. Mm-hmm. So it's always a challenge, but it's kind of a fun challenge because, you know, if you screw up, then everybody has a bad time. So it really motivates you to, like,
way fun,
go and do it.
So do you have any experience in like anything other than live mixing? Have you done any kind of studio mixing?
I have not. No,
okay.
None of that. Never really had a need for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only done a little bit of recording in my days, and somebody else always offered to do it for me. So
right.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Seriously. Because here I am trying to do it all by myself and ripping my hair out.
Well, yeah, and I know guys that do that and have done that forever. Mm-hmm. And I know that I don't have the patience for it. Like, the patience or the attention span.
Yeah.
There's 2 completely different mindsets when it comes to it. I can mix anything on the fly and make it sound decent in a room. But if I get to sit there and, like, nitpick it and try and make it perfect, it'll never get done.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Listening to that same half song that you have recorded over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
I've heard it referred to as an elastic puzzle piece. Because every time you change something, there's something else that you need to kind of like fill that space that you just emptied. You know what I mean? Every slight little adjustment means an adjustment somewhere else.
Right.
And so you could really kind of just lose your fucking mind trying to get the perfect sound out of it.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, I mean, even in the songwriting process, like,
right,
that's difficult enough in its own. Where you're, okay, I've got 2 verses and I've got this, and well, now I'm going to go to this spot. Oh, should this be a bridge? Should this be a chorus? Should I do another verse? How am I going to stagger this? And then you get it all put together, and you start playing it through, and you're like, oh man, like, I don't like this here. Let's change this and do that. Yeah. And then if you finally get it to a point, and then you record it, and you have to sit back and do that process again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not for me. I wouldn't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
So, but doing it live, that's fun. Because, you know.
And you're good at it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate that. I like to go into it. I always go into it nervous, like, okay, what could potentially go wrong today?
We just talked about that with Braun.
Yeah.
You have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for those nerves and what could go wrong, and just be able to fix it on the fly, you know? So.
Yep. Calm under pressure. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
Yep.
And beer helps.
Of course.
Whiskey's better, but beer helps.
Speaking of which.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
day drinking. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, well, that's what Sunday's good for.
Yeah. So, Paddy, tell me about your music here, dude. The songs. This is another, for the listeners out there, this is another one of those kind of 2-part episodes where we bring the artist back after performing for us already, bringing them back for the sit-down conversation / interview process. So those songs that you played for us, were those written here for the most part, or were they actually written in Chicago?
So, well, two things. First off, I always have to clarify, because if you actually live in the city of Chicago, people get mad when you live in the north suburbs and say you're from Chicago. But the further away from the city you get, like I'm from northern Illinois, so Lake County.
Okay.
So now if I were to go into the city of Chicago and say I'm from Chicago, I'd get punched in the face. But out here, after you spend like 12 minutes explaining, like, well, where I lived was equidistant from the city of Chicago and the Wisconsin border, people are like, so Chicago? Sure. Let's just go with that. Actually, only 2 of the songs I did. I'm trying to remember what I played because it was a while ago.
Sorry.
At least one of them that was played, called To the Wind. That was the first song I wrote in Utah.
Oh, cool.
And then the rest of them are all older tunes from my Illinois days.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then the 2 covers, obviously.
Which that Wilco cover, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, dude. We recorded your session, like, it must have been over a month ago, right?
Yeah.
At least.
Yep.
Yeah. At the time that, you were going to be our second guest, the second interview that we actually did on this show, at the time we were still trying to figure out how to make it work with a video. We had a cameraman here. We were filming some shit, and we were going to make it a YouTube music podcast show, fucking variety thing. We had some technical difficulties and the camera shut off, and we didn't really get to finish our conversation. But man, what I started out saying is, when we got you in here, none of us had really ever heard you play. So when you started playing those songs, it kind of blew us both away. We were
All
like,
3
what?
of us, actually. Yeah, because Amber was camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Dude, we were like, what the fuck? Like, because we didn't hear any music, anything that you had online before, and it really, was badass, dude. So I'm glad to hear that you're, getting back into it. Like, what kind of plans do you have for the future of getting back into this music game?
That's kind of a big question. I mean, I guess not really. Well, I commissioned myself a goal. So this year marks about 10 years since the only album I ever recorded, and I actually don't even own a copy of that.
Damn.
So it's on like Reverb Nation, I think, on that page, but I haven't logged into that.
Yeah.
And
Kade didn't send me the fucking artist info.
Well, I told you his name, dude.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, you could have done the research there.
I
Is
sent
it
you a
just
link
under-
to the music page.
We talked about this last time. I still didn't get it.
Yeah, it's just Paddy Teglia music on
Cool, dude.
Facebook.
Well, I'm gonna check that shit out.
But yeah, so I decided it had been 10 years, and I get into this mode where I'll write a bunch of instrumentation, and then I have a bunch of like lyrics waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
And then I try to put them all together, and then nothing comes from it, and then I get frustrated, and I stop, and then maybe I'll like piece together one new song here and there, like maybe every 6 months. So now I've decided that I'm gonna sit down. I want to do 10 to 12 tracks, all new. Nothing I've played live, nothing that has been out there in the ether before, and then write and record that by the end of this year.
Nice, dude.
So that's my mission right now.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
can't
You'll
wait
do
for
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow
You'll
but
do
steady.
it.
I've
Yep.
been getting a lot of writing done, so we'll see what happens.
Well, and then we talked about it just a little bit, but tell us about kind of what you're doing with your friend Jeremy, who also works at Lighthouse.
Yeah, we're trying to do something different. It's still in the infancy, but essentially Jeremy makes beats, writes some pretty good rhymes as well. The all-around talented musician, wants to try and branch out into different genres and whatnot. So he brought me in. He brought in our buddy Josh for bass, and we're kind of shopping drummers right now. and we'll have some like female vocals and stuff. We're trying to do like a new. I don't even know what genre to call it because it'll have hip hop influence, but folk and rock and country and a little bit of punk, and so we're all kind of coming into it as like a little writers' circle and just playing off of one another. So it's
cool.
It's a cool little experience.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see where it goes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's new to me. I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see it too. I'm excited to see all you guys together and just do something pretty strange. I mean, it's kind of strange. The idea.
It could be. It could wind up being pretty strange. But, strange can be good, too.
Yeah, I think strange is good. That's how I meant it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, we'll see what happens. I'm still working my way back into the community. So whatever else comes up on the horizon, hopefully more projects or more gigs, whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a good branch out for that, huh?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm really excited for what you guys are doing. Like, this is...
Oh, well, thank you.
This is such a cool idea to get local musicians out there and kind of heard.
And all 7 of our viewers, you're going to be able to know about your project coming up soon. So
good. That's perfect.
Your PR campaign is basically done at this point. You got it all in the bag.
Yeah, with them and then the homeless people we hire to fill seats.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
We'll reach our minimum draw requirement, so we'll be good. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Ogden, home of all the homeless people.
Oh, I don't.
Jacking off in the streets.
Or in the Lucky Slice bathroom.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
They're going to hate me for this, dude. I hope they don't listen to this at all.
I had a great
Sponsored by
experience
Lucky Slice.
outside of Lucky Slice the other night. Well, we were behind it. I was with a couple of friends having dinner, and this woman walks up to us, and, she looked well out of it. And she just comes up, she's like, "Hey, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. She's like, I didn't get to the shelter in time to get dinner, because some friend of mine got me really high on weed." Where I was like, "Well, all right, your honesty is refreshing.
Fucking weed
so
heads.
thank you." Well, I thought it was funny, and she's like, "I just really got the munchies. Like, do you guys have any cash? Because I just want some pizza with some hot sauce, and maybe a cupcake if they sell them." Yeah, all right, good luck, man. Good luck, lady. It's just, I was with a couple of people that weren't too familiar with situations like that, and they just get in the car.
It's a pretty crazy corner of 25th Street, dude. Like, that one is just it's a zoo.
Yeah,
It's wild.
but this whole town's got character.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the beautiful part about it.
Yeah, don't come here.
Don't tell the audience about how it's not beautiful here.
It's terrible. Vivisections performed in the streets, and
We want to keep property value low
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
Patty. Come on.
they're thinking about bringing back the lottery.
I'm responsible for bringing like 400 Californians here. So I feel like I'm personally responsible for the downfall of the economy.
You're fucking
if it
up,
happens,
dude.
So you're the one who ushered in all of the ironic mustaches?
basically.
Son of a bitch.
But once they saw how good I could do it,
Yeah, you do
Join
it
in.
pretty good. Yeah.
True, yeah.
Me, not so much. But I'm keeping
Not
it
everyone
alive
has it.
here.
There you go.
It's just like little.
rub it against the that pop filter.
I don't think you can hear it.
That's the best ASMR video I've ever heard.
Well, shit.
Should do a game.
Yeah, I think we should do a game.
Cool.
A game.
Yeah. Segment, game, whatever.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna. All right, Patty. What we're gonna have you do here is we'll give you like 10 or 15 minutes to write a song.
Okay.
It's got to have a chorus and then like 2 verse.
Okay.
I think that's fair. And then your topic is you have to write a song to your guitar that was crushed
Oh,
by the vehicle.
Oh. Okay.
this is gonna
Okay.
Be,
Do you
this
want
is
to tell?
gonna be
Do you
a
want?
sad segment. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, that's okay. Come on. That's all right. Do you want to tell you want to tell the listeners about? You want to tell them this story here?
I could tell the story. I won't tell the long version. Getting done with a show, was loading my gear out, and I leaned my guitar against a friend's car, and told him to stay right there. Both of us had been imbibing a little bit, So the message didn't get across. As I was coming back out of the bar with the rest of my gear, I just see the reverse lights and hear the crunch. And, you know, it's just that slow motion, that, no!
Why?
Yeah, you're like,
Why?
drop to my knees. It's like the end of Platoon. You're just like, no!
Or like at the end of Star Wars Episode 3 where...
Spoiler alert.
Darth Vader, no! Dude, I remember going to that movie. Sorry to just totally derail this, but dude, you know, I was in 6th grade when that came out, and I remember my dad took me, and everybody was just laughing so hard at that. And then multiple people left. They didn't even want anything to do with anything after that.
Damn,
So it was pretty funny.
The main difference, I think, is they were able to rebuild Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's true.
I had more of a like end of Return of the Jedi sequence with her, where we just threw her on a pile of ash and lit her on fire, gave her a Viking funeral. So her name was Marybella. So that'll probably come up in this song.
Okay.
Get
Cool.
the Kleenex.
Hey, it's not a... You can't call it the bullshit breakup song because you already called one that.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's true.
That's
I got a lot of those.
but, you know, outstanding enough, it's not bullshit,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, thank you.
That was like probably
That was my
the
favorite, I
best
think.
breakup song that I've heard locally, at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
wow.
heard way worse, dude. So,
Oh, right on.
yeah.
I felt it. It was dope. It was a dope set for sure.
Yeah, it was good.
Now,
Yes.
the thing about writing the song though is if you win, you win something. If you lose, there's a repercussion.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So I'm really on the spot.
Yes.
Give
now,
it to him,
in
Trevor.
this case, you're gonna need like a 5 or above in order to win. If it's a below a 5, you're fucking losing. You're going down.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, if you lose,
That seems fair.
you got a shotgun of beer.
Oh.
So it's kind of a win, I guess.
Wait, that's a repercussion? That sounds like what I was going to do anyway.
okay.
But-
Well, then we will fast forward to the shotgunning in that case.
Yeah. Well, I'd like the chance to not have to shotgun a beer.
Okay.
but-
Well, good. Because if you win, you talked about releasing some music here soon. You get to win some studio time.
Oh.
Yeah, we would love to record you.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Most definitely.
We're not
Yeah.
like, the best engineers, but for at least for tracking, you know what I mean? Even if you just wanted to do some tracking with us, I'd like to hook you up. Because me and Kade both really want to hear this project. It's been a little while since we heard the set, so that, the excitement has kind of died down, but we were really blown away by it. I fucking loved it, dude. It was way dope.
Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
It is
Thanks.
awesome.
Yeah, that means a lot to me. It was a little nerve-wracking walking in knowing that the only 3 people that were going to be listening that day had never heard heard me pick up an instrument. So you never know. I could have come out and sounded like Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Hey, I kind of like Tiny Tim though.
Oh, me
that's-
too, but-
you want to talk about entertainment, dude? That guy had it nailed down on the cross.
Oh, that's true. Oh, jeez. Took me a moment.
So 5 or above, do you think you could do it?
Man, I certainly hope so. But that would break the trend of my regular songwriting, so we'll have to see what happens.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Cool.
All right,
Well,
we'll be right back.
let's do it.
All right.
Welcome back. We're about to hear an on-the-spot written song by Paddy himself about his long-lost guitar. Grab the Kleenex, everyone. This shit is gonna make you sad.
Promised myself I wouldn't cry. All right, let's see how this goes. The light shined on you as you made your way through the crowd. For the first time I'd hold you in my arms. We got to know each other in that crowded room. As
music rang through the hole in your chest. Oh, sweet Marybella, you came in my life and then you left. Sweet Marybella, the memory of you on my fingertips.
Yeah. Dude,
Well done, Paddy. Seriously, dude.
thanks.
Yeah.
rest in peace,
Yeah.
Marybella. May a piece of you live on through this song.
I'm so afraid I'm going to drop that guitar.
Never forget.
Oh, I'll be hard pressed to do so.
What do you think, Trevor?
Judgment time is here. What score would I give this? It was sad, just like I thought it was going to be. You ruined my day, just as expected. In the best way, of course.
I tried to keep it a little light, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever, dude. Sad songs feel good.
I agree. I
Sad
only
songs
listen to sad
feel
music.
good. My girlfriend could tell you all about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm crying because I'm happy and it sounds so good. Yeah.
Well,
No,
I
for
just
real.
don't relate to happy music. You have to be happy in order to feel that same emotion that they're trying to bring in that music. You know what I mean? So I only listen to music that makes me feel like shit afterward. And if it doesn't relay a terrible message
Jesus.
about how awful life is, I'm not fucking with it.
Right. I find that the best songs make me want to take a short walk into traffic when I'm done listening to it. It's like, you walk out of it feeling like Eeyore, where you just this dark cloud following you. It's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Well, if you expect it, then you're never disappointed, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which is what Eeyore always taught me as a kid. So,
Yeah, always aim for the lowest common denominator and never be looking for the best in the situation. Always hang on to that sad moment.
Reach for the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. Just to tie the rope.
So I'm going to say...
my score, I'm gonna say is an 8.
Oh shit.
Okay. Dude, I was actually going to say 9 out of 10.
Oh wow.
9 out of 10.
There you go.
Holy shit.
So that means that you went over the 5
Yeah.
that
Oh,
you
yeah.
needed to beat. You did it by quite a bit.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, good job, dude.
Hey,
Well
that
thank
was
you.
awesome.
Yep.
Thanks.
Seriously.
And now a performance by Paddy Teglia.
Eyes on the stars with my head in the clouds. Let's throw caution to the wind. We can go wherever we like. Take those chances while we can. Smile the way that always felt right. Leave if you want to. Leave if you want to. Let's go find another site. Look from an angle that suits us. Seek the winds that blow our hair back. Find the moments that leave us goosebumps and nervous. Leave if you want to. Leave if you want to. idle hands that push. Leave if you want to. Leave if you want to. Found the breath I lost inside. Buried in the fears I tried to subside. Shook by want and never need. All these feelings bring me to my knees. Leave if you want to. Leave if you want to. Leave if you have to. If not, I'll go. I will go.
So, can I make?
All right. Swimming in whiskey, just sitting around, eyes on the stars with my head in the clouds. Just can't focus, I'm bobbing around. Wish it were quiet, but I'm still around. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I don't know. When you were here, things were okay. Now that you're gone, I like it better this way. No more fussing or petty arguments. I can just focus on still being this. What I don't know, what I don't know, oh I don't know, what I don't know. It all seems important, so just pick and choose things that you want and what you're willing to lose. And I can bear it with my feet on the ground. Public seems better when there's no one around. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I don't know, what I don't know. If I lose my marbles, it'll appear that I'm some, like publicly losing a mental game of Kerplunk. What I don't know, what I don't know, what I don't know, Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. That one's called Movement.
I was gonna ask, are you picking up that button?
Yep. I wasn't sure if it was the pick or not.
No, that was just a button from my shirt. But it was keeping time for me, so.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's do an easy one of mine. It's not late, just the illusion of too late. It's not late, just the illusion of too late. It's not late, just the illusion of too late. It's not late, no, it's not too late, just the illusion of too late. It's in there somewhere.
Nice.
Woo! All right.
How you feeling, Patty?
I'm good.
Good.
Is it going hopefully as well as expected? Okay, good.
Say so.
Now we'll do another bullshit tune about breakups.
Nothing wrong with that.
We'll actually use a plectrum this time. hope it's your voice on the other line, waiting for that familiar song to sing. I know it had to come in time, yes, time. Maybe she's a pipe dream. Maybe she's not what she seems. Did you think I deserve this? Trusting you not to lie. Trust me, you've only gotta see. To hear me, you just have to look away. Maybe she's a pipe dream. Maybe we're not what we seem. Oh, do you think I deserve this? Trusting you not to lie. Ah, but no matter how it seems, I still keep you for my good dreams. Maybe she's a pipe dream. Maybe we're all fucked like we seem. Walk away. Hide yourself away. Just don't lie to me, please. Or do I don't care? Maybe we're a pipe dream. Maybe we're not what we seem. Hey, thanks.
A bullshit breakup song? I was expecting like a bullshit breakup song. Yeah. Came here fucking ripping my heart out.
No. That's what happens when you're crazy.
All right, well, as always, we end the show telling people where to find us. check me out, Trevor, Dog Shoots owner, YouTube, SoundCloud. Those are the main ones. Everywhere else you could probably find me too. Kade.
Still can't find me. Surprise episode.
Really?
But
you don't have stuff on the internet yet, really.
It will be soon. Well, I mean, you can follow me on Snapchat. My shit's pretty funny. It's just a bunch of dogs and live music.
Yeah, I guess why not wait till episode 8 to tell people about that?
Yeah, follow me. Yeah, it's just Birdcage, BYRDCAGE everywhere. That is it. Everywhere.
Awesome.
And then Black Lab coming soon.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Patty?
Yeah,
where
you
they
can
check you out.
You can find me if you just search Paddy Teglia on YouTube. It's last name's Teglia. It's Paddy with 2 D's. Or Paddy Teglia Music on Facebook has got all of my quips and show dates and whatnot.
So you don't just go by just Paddy. I thought it was like a share situation.
I thought about it, but I couldn't get my hair that long, and I can't afford the Botox. So
Right.
I just figured I'd add the last name and get it over with.
Well, dude, I'm super excited for both the projects you have coming out. Can't wait to hear it. We'll probably update once you have those out, we'll update the summary with links to it. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks. Right on. Yeah. Cool. Thanks again for having me. This has been a blast.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
thank
dude.
you, dude. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, everyone, have an amazing night.